How I look it, cause we be the best. No send them, no send the rest.
M Marshal is a poet, gifted poet, businessman, an entrepreneur, artist that has this never dying, never giving up, never relenting, never letting down spirit, always striving for more, always wanting the best out of everything. Because really, it's like in life, is not the type of person M Marshal is the kind of a guy that believes you don't just want something in life. Is do you want it or how bad you want it? And he falls in the category of how bad do you want it, because pretty much like he fights for every inch. I play every like I said, it's his last. Like, because he never believes in giving minimal effort to get the best result. So, because life is not really pretty much ordinary to me, and it's not pretty much, it's not the same meaning to M Marshal, because the people who came before, they have to push envelope, like the high-rise buildings, where the imagination of someone that just believes that there's so much that can come out of life. So it's not just like, oh, okay, everybody lives in a duplex, then let's stay that way. The people who brought about the light, people who brought about the telephone, they felt like they don't want to be in a box, believing that, okay, this is the way life has been handed out to me, and let me accept it that way and not push myself. So M Marshal pretty much just falls in that category of someone always trying to invent something different, something new, always create a different level for people that come in, so they can take it to the next level. Because usually before maybe in the Haitian days, people travel across so many countries by using the camel or using the horse, and here comes another generation who believes, okay, what if I'm trying to go to a distant land in a matter of days and not months? So they decided to say, you know what, I want you let's go through the airplane. And some people had the invention, say, you know what, why don't you let's try to go through the sea, and that means they have to build something that can float and that can move by itself, and push, or using the canoe or using the whatever you use that you get over. It's just pretty much something that can get you to where you want to get to in a small amount of time. So M Marshal is that kind of a person. Just always want the best out of everything in life. So always pushing himself, going for more, giving his best. Yeah.
Sitting on top of the world. How I look it, cause we be the best. No send them, no send the rest. No just talk it, we live it, we in front it. You can see it, I rock suits and I feel it. Don't sag my pants, that's not needed. I'm always classic, cause I'm classic. If I see a girl, I still be that chick. I'm real cause life is hypnotic. While pop bottles and alcoholic. Ask truth a lot, I be modest. Skip call me swag the biggest, cause I come true when it's needed. I get things going, I get lifted. Once I'm in the building, they know I'm in there, cause I'm doing my thing with no fear. Fell back with me on my leg. I know a guy called Lele. That's my bro, man of the year. Step in my room, money everywhere. Feel it. Monaco feel it. My new name is Akil.
Okay, it's like it's a song. It's a song that pretty much goes with that everyone is always striving to achieve something in their life. Everybody have been through that time where you walk effortlessly on something, and you're not getting the kind of results you want to get. It's like everything is not working in your favor, and you want to give up, and you can't give up because, like I said earlier, how far I've come is one of the greatest factors that affects my choices. So low-key was like, it's a song that everybody can relate to. They understand the meaning. Look means stop. You know, it's stop. We're on top, like it's a building. We're in this building, like 50th floor, and we're having this amazing interview, and we getting to know more about me and my music. So Loke is like being at the top of your game, being at the top of your dreams, being at the top of whatever you dream of doing in your life. Being that person that you've always thought about. You know, that person, that thing that stops you from dreaming at night. You know, if you're so into your dreams, you won't sleep to dream.
Yeah.
Because if
you'll be thinking about it when you're awake, right?
You're thinking about it because it stops you from dreaming, because that's your dream, that's your goal.
Like the way you feel when you have like ideas racing through your head. And
so Loki is like being able, like finally getting there.
This is about that kind of achievement, right?
Yeah, like finally I made it to the top. Now that's where I'm at. I'm living my dreams now. I'm in a position where I can call my own fate. I determine my own fate right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Loki is. You know, Loki is, and everyone can relate to it. Anyone who's ever been down before, anyone who has ever gone through some crazy trauma in their lives, because I went through a lot to actually get to this point. So that which summed up the reason why I made Loki. Which summed up the reason why I wanted to make that kind of a song. Because a lot of people look at music as, oh, you just got to drink booze or you have to smoke weed and then you're gonna get the inspiration to actually make a song. It's like, nah, man. It's like you need to go through certain things.
Yeah.
So that album named Cornerstone is it's classic pretty much. Like I'm confident with the album because I know how much hard work I put into it. I'm gonna sleep this night. So the album is ready. So that's why I'm actually trying to shoot Locate's video. And after Locate's video, do another video, do like a bunch of like false other songs, videos, and put it out there.
I think it makes sense, you know, get some exposure before the album, so when the album drops, then people will pay attention to it. Because sometimes people don't want to listen to a full album, right? So
then
you need to show people that you're worth that attention.
And then some of the songs I released, I've been working on them for like 7 years, right? I feel like not releasing that album somehow, or not to have released it now, it's like something is holding me back from letting all the songs come out of me, you know?
And I think also the other thing is that, you know, when you write a song, it reflects a moment in time, right? So eventually, as your life changes and as you become a different person, you may not relate to that sentiment in the same way as you did at that moment.
That's it. So that's what I want to do right now. I want to try to my possible best. And that's why Loki, I released it in 2012. And crazy, it's still the same song everybody loves, right?
Yeah.
I released other songs from after that time, but it's still that song that everybody want to dance to, want to vibe to, want to be part of. And so I just want to do that video that everybody wants to see, and so I can move on.
Right.
Everything that is gonna make the album perfect and up to quality, up to standard, has been put in place even before me talking about the album coming out. But you know, as a great artist, you don't just put out a song. You continue. If you look at a great poet, or no, I'm gonna say an artist who paints, you know, like Monet, you know, or Picasso, or whatever, you know. If you look at their drawings, before they bring it out, they would have looked at it. Look at the blemish one way or the other. If the painting are falling or are blocking some stories they try to tell, and they would wait to actually see what they can change to make it perfect. So every now and then I listen to the songs in my apartment. I play, I sing to it, I mime to it, to see one thing I'm not doing right. So eventually when I release it, it's just gonna be like, I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what the next person has to say. I know this album I listened to it over and over again. I knew that it's good.
So if you see something that you think isn't perfect or something that could be better, then you can go back and change that.
Yeah. It's still pretty much in my hands now because immediately it gets out of my hand, there's nothing I can do about it.
Exactly, yeah. So what kind of producers have you worked with? Is it all produced by one producer, or do you have a series of producers?
I worked with a lot of producers. I have a guy by the name of Big Terry.
Big Terry?
Big Terry. He's Nigeria. He's in Nigeria right now. Because every artist has this producer that knows their work.
It's important to have that connection. I think that's a really big part.
It's pretty much like my friend. So it's the kind of guy we diss each other. He's just like my brother. So he knows my kind of sound. So he produced, I think, out of all the hits in the album, if I have like 18, I consider every song he record. If I have like 20 hits, I think he produced pretty much 8 of them. Yeah, I think My Way, Dance, I don't do Come Unlimited. Yeah. I think he produced like 6, 7, 8 songs on the album. That there is where he said, I worked with another producer by the name of Jay Stunt in life. So always pushing himself, going for more, giving his best. Yeah.
So it's about thinking bigger and expanding your horizons.
Yeah, it's much more over that because sometimes thinking big is not really what's going to get you places. It's actually, a lot of people, everyone can train.
That's about action too, right?
Yeah, it's about putting in the act. And as you put in the act, continue to put in the act because when you're consistent with your act, things might not. Sometimes in life, a lot of things don't happen right away.
For sure.
But when you put in the act over and over again, it's like success. I see it as it's like a door. It's like, okay, my professor when I was in university used to give this analogy, and it's always funny to me. He said success is this beautiful young lady, and the door is a brother. Yeah, and if you continue knocking, and knocking without giving up and giving your best and working hard, the brother's just gonna get tired. If you're knocking, it just open the door for you to come meet the success, the system. So that's why I say it's just pretty much always never letting your efforts, because that's it. For me, it's just like if I'm not on top of my game for a minute, it's like I'm slacking off. So I never really don't want to be in that place in my mind because for other people to believe in it, I have to believe in it.
Yeah, for sure.
And the minute I'm not believing in it as much as I'm supposed to believe in it, and that means there's no reason for the other people to believe in it. Because me that's supposed to believe in it is not believing in it. And the only way I can believe in it is to continue to strive and to work hard to attain that greatness, to attain that success, to attain another level and create a different plight for people who don't really believe that something can happen out of nothing and get you to something. So that's it.
And so you originally grew up in Nigeria. So what was your experiences like growing up in terms of, I know you were surrounded by music to a certain extent because you have a family background in music.
Growing up pretty much is just more or less like, it has everything to do with music.
Mm-hmm.
With music. My dad, so.
Ṣàlàyé kan èrè ló ń jẹ́ wọ́n kú tán ní sàṣà dandan èrè ló ń jẹ́ lórí ìgbàláyé ìgbàyùgbà lórí ìgbàláyé o ṣàwàlà lè kó àwàlà lè kó ṣàwàlà lè kó àwàlà lè kó ṣàwàlà lè kó. So whether rain dey fall, and the sun dey shine, shower, 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 shower.
Yeah.
Plays the traditional type of music that I deal with, that deals with the culture in many ways. And it uses our traditional language, which is Yoruba. And it's very big. And I grew up learning a lot of things about music itself that is you have to be given to do it.
Absolutely, yeah.
You can't just wake up one morning and say you're an artist that you want to go for it, because you have to be gifted and you have to be called. And he has his own challenges, he has his own ups and downs. So I learned a lot of things about music, the sound, how it can, where I learned how the sound can actually give you what the song is saying, what you're supposed to say on the song. So like, there's this type of instrument that we have in Yoruba that they call the talking drum.
Right, yeah.
The talking drum.
Yeah.
Right. The drum is actually telling you what you should say on the song. So it's making words, putting words in your mouth. You know, so like, I learned a lot from all of those things and watching everything as I grow. And from that time, it was just something that I could do without forcing myself. And
so you felt you had a natural capacity for it. So you came naturally to you.
Yeah, everywhere I go, everywhere I reach, you know, like it's always like when everybody's doing it, when I come out to do it. You know, I want to use this opportunity to say thank you and to also thank my people for Nigeria. You know how they go. You know, Big Terry. Oh, thanks, my brother. God will help me to support you, to guide you, and take you high. Jay Stunt, thanks. Thanks for all those days, you know. All those days we don't get money, but I was just believing in the music, you know. You know, thanks for being there, being a friend, being a brother. Jay Stunt, respect. Big Terry, respect. Oluwadari Mucheda, you know, manager. Jerry Sally, thanks so much, bro. I owe you one. You know how they go now. MD, Ella Goy, J Flow, Pete, Izzo, Emax, you know, Luda, Ella Goy, once again, Crystal, Stanley, you know, everyone that's part of the project. I thank you now, and to my people for Nigeria. We they can't do it big, we can't do it well. We can't do it the way no one ever done it before. And then ready to keep it low key, take it low key, continue to take it low key. You know what I mean? Because it's low key. Now I'm going to do it, or I'm going to do the fake time. Everyone said it's over. The hard days will be over. I go to fair you. I buy a little more. I just do the Fuja. Me I shine Lua. Why today I dance swagger? I beg give me shake my Fanta or buy it when Coca-Cola. Do I let my shisha agbára or pay your local sitter? Olúwa lágbára ó gbé mi kọjá. Thanks my mother. Onígbàdúrà Olúwa máa ṣe tó bá yá. My way is coming soon. Okay.
M Marshal, now read it back. Big Daddy on the beat.
Baba God, no the fake am. Baba God, now you do am.